Going live. We are live. Okay. There's one person watching. Hello. How's it going? We're going to be feeding some snakes today. We're going to give everybody just a minute to get into the stream. But we've got some mice, some frozen thawed, and we're going to feed the little blue dude his chicken dinner. So here we have Mr. Ninny Muggins, who's going to be eating, hopefully. Then we have Miss Squammy, who has been very cranky lately. She's going through shed. And then we have little blue dude up here. So we're going to feed Ninny Muggins first. So we will get started here feeding him. Not only are we going to feed him, but we are going to take out Squammy, put her in this container here, and I'm going to do a few modifications to her enclosure. So we're going to be doing that also today. Let me know in the chat how the audio is. No, I'll watch the snakes. I'm going to open the chat up here. Okay, now, so first, we're going to feed Mr. Ninny Muggins. So you can stand over there and just aim the camera at the enclosure. Hopefully he will eat. He didn't eat last week, so we've got him a really nice frozen thawed pinky mouse that its leg has fallen off apparently, but that's okay. He don't care. He's not too picky. He's not a very picky eater at all. Alrighty, let's see if he actually eats today. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Are you gonna eat? Are you gonna eat? Here, trade places with me, Noah. I have a cameraman this time, which I'm not used to having. So this makes this a lot easier. He can get a good view while I actually just watch the snake to make sure that he actually eats. Come on, buddy. He's just kind of hanging out. Come on, dude. It's so funny. This is how reluctant he is to bite. I can't even get him to bite his food. Okay, he's flicking that tongue. The power just flickered, which means we probably lost the live stream. I don't know. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. Huh.
It still says we're going.
Okay, it still says we're going, so maybe we didn't lose the stream. Wow. Well, I hope we didn't. Say hello in the chat if you're here. I want to know who all's here. Okay, come on. Come on, Mr. Muggins. Eat. I don't know if he's going to eat or not. Sometimes he can't be enticed to eat, so I'm just going to leave it for him and see if he eats it. Let's just see what he does there for a minute. Just watch the snake while I see if the live stream's still going. We'll see if we're still streaming.
Okay.
We had a pretty good power bump there, so let me know if we are in fact still streaming. I don't know that we are. I don't know that the internet is working. Let's see if it's working. Okay, yeah, the internet's working. It still says we're streaming. Okay, well, did you just watch him? Let's see if he's going to eat. Maybe. He's certainly thinking about it. Well, come on, Mr. Muggins. Are you going to eat or not? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, we're still going live. Are you going to eat? He's such a weird snake. He's not been eating really good lately. Here, hold the camera really still. Okay, now watch the snake. See what he's going to do. Is he going to eat? Here, I'm going to try and entice him a little more. Trade places with me. He's flicking his tongue. Come here, buddy. No, don't go up there. I want you to eat your food. Come back. Come back, dude. There we go. This snake is so dumb. Here you go, bud. Come on, bite it. Bite it. Bite it. Come on, dude. You're not snaking correctly. He's still mad, I think, from his little fiasco with the duct tape the other day. He's just refusing to eat now. Okay, well, we'll leave him alone. We'll leave him be. We'll get the other two fed and get the Squammy moved so we can get her new heater installed and get some poop cleaned out. So now we're going to feed little blue dude, which is going to be a tube feeding ordeal. So we're going to put him in here. And as you can see, he's right up at the top here. So I'm going to be very careful when I open this because he is well within striking range. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to unlatch it. And I'm going to use the hook. Lift the lid off. What's up, little guy? Now, he does not like doing this, but it is what it is. Are you awake? You're awake now. Alrighty. Now, he can't get out of there. He can try all he likes, but he can't get out of there. So now I get to shove this nice little catheter down his throat. What I do is this is a mixture of chicken and gravy, Gerber baby food, and Pedialyte. So he gets his electrolytes. There's about 2 mils in there. And I use Pam, or just canola oil, and spray the tip of that so it slides down his little throat easily without having to hurt him too much. And now I'm just going to pin him with this hook. Come here, dude. He's a fast little guy. He knows what's getting ready to happen, too, probably. He don't like it. But it is what it is. Okay, now I got him pinned. So I'm just going to straighten his tail out. He's trying so hard to bite me. Don't bite yourself, dude. All right. Don't wrap around that. No, that's not what you need to be doing. Here, about this. There you go. Now we want to go in from the side so I don't go down his trachea. And I'm just going to run this down. Till I see it. All right, where is it? There it is. Okay. Stop curving. Stop curling up. Yeah, about that. There you go. There you go. This is the hardest time I've had feeding him yet. Come on. I need to get this down there, dude. There it goes. All right. He's about right there. Let's go just a little bit more. All right, right there. Now I'm going to slowly plunge the food in. Not too quick. I don't want to hurt him. You can see his little belly getting bigger. All right, I've got about 1 ml in him now. 1 milliliter. Let's go for the other milliliter. Slowly plunging it in. It's chicken and dinner gravy. All righty. Now. No, don't throw it up. No. Well, he just regurgitated a little bit of it, but it probably just came out with a tube. All right. So this little guy is now fed. I'm just going to rub his little belly so I can make sure that's down his little throat. Okay. There he is. Little blue dude has eaten. Now if you'll just keep that down. No. There we go. He's such a cool snake. He's a little derpy derp. All right, now let's not climb up the hook on me now. Let's not do that. So a bite from these guys wouldn't be too bad. The blue Insularis, the Tremorosaurus Insularis is venomous, but it's not like the squam, for example, the pit viper, the bush viper, rather. This guy's bite may be medically significant. It may not. It probably wouldn't require antivenom. It wouldn't be fun. You would have probably about a week's worth of some agony, some pain, maybe just a little bit of tissue destruction, but Especially this small, he wouldn't be a bad bite. I still don't want to get bit by him. That's not on my list of things to do today. So I'm just going to put him back in his little home and let him digest his chicken and gravy dinner. There you go, little dude. Let go of the hook. Okay. Alrighty. Now, he is fed. And I'm going to set him over here while I get ready for Miss Bush Viper. So she has been very, very hangry lately. So I'm going to use the big hook on her. I'm going to hook her and put her in this tub. Nini Muggins still has not eaten. That's because he's stupid. All right, you know what? I'm going to put the tub here. Now, got the lid so the lid can go on real quick like. Now you're going to have to stand back with this one. She is a firecracker and she is deep in shed, so she is not happy right now. There we go. Let go of the hook. Little mamacita. Safe and locked up. Now we can get the poop out of her cage safely. And there is quite a bit of it. Poopy poop. Come here. Sometimes these scoopers work good, sometimes they don't. And I'm going to throw this outside. Back to nature with you. Now, she is a firecracker lately. This is Artheris squamigera, the African bush viper. This is an arboreal species. She is from West Africa. These guys love to hang out in trees. I'm waiting for her to shed. She's been particularly bitey lately, and she's trying to escape. So, now, while I have her in this container, I'm going to move her over here. The snake holding receptacle to get her new heater and install it. So I can get rid of this big heat lamp. So, Mr. Muggins still has not eaten. He is just, I don't know what his deal is. Don't know. He's not eaten in a couple of weeks. I really hope he eats that today. Really do. So this little heater is going to go into her cage. Well, under her cage. It's going to keep her nice and warm. Are you all right, son? Bored out of your mind? I'm sorry. I do your live streams for you. You can return the favor. I have a cameraman this morning. I have my son helping me with the video. He's my cameraman. Yep, little Muggins hasn't eaten yet. Trade places with me. Miss Bush Viper is poised and ready to strike. She is mad. I've moved her out of her house, and she smells the little Enclosure snake probably. So, sorry, girl. You'll be back home in just a minute. After I do this, Mr. Muggins still is not eating. He's just a derp-a-derp. Don't know what to do about him not eating. I might have to force feed him if he doesn't want to eat this one, which will all be fun. Okay, now we're gonna put that right about Actually, we're gonna put that right about so I can run the cable with this other cable, the camera cable. There we go. Got both of them. Got his thermostat there. Because I want to get rid of this big lamp. So that's what I'm going to do. Gosh, I have such a cluster of wires. Wires everywhere. So many wires. So many wires. Okay. Now this is going to attach to the bottom of Enclosure. It's all right. It doesn't have to be straight as long as it's stuck. And it is stuck, giving her a warm spot. I'll have to go stand back over there so you're not so close to me. See what the bush viper's doing. Hanging out there, all mad at me. You're gonna be home soon, little Miss Squammy. There we go. There we go. Too much crap hanging up here. I'm just knocking everything over. Okay. All right. Now, this is going to go in here. I'll mess with that in a minute. All righty. Now we're going to transfer her back into her enclosure and give her a nice gift. The nicest gift of all, the gift of food. She's like, oh, what are you doing? Okay. Come on. The way you hook a snake is you get their upper third of their body. Yeah, don't strike. There we go. Safe and sound back in your home. Let go. Let go. Let go. There you go. There you go. Now, let's give you some food. I know you are all about that. You are a very food motivated snake. Oh, yeah. There we go. Well, she got it. That was a good one. All righty, there. Now, she will actually eat. Get the substrate off of it. Which snakes do wind up eating a fair amount of their substrate, but it's okay. Come on. She's just waiting for it to die. But it's already dead, but she thinks she killed it. Okay, well, let's watch her eat. She should eat very well. I'm going to put this back on there just for safety. Is she going to eat? Muggin still hasn't eaten. He's just sitting next to his food, being a derp. Dude, you're not snaking right. Come on. Eat. Little blue dude ate great because I shoved it down his throat. Let's see how he's doing. Yeah, little blue dude did good. Okay, let me see if I can coax her into eating now. She's mad because there's a lot of stuff going on, which I understand. I would be mad too. But I want to ensure she eats before I go back in the house. Watch the camera, what you're doing. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Boom. Finally got her to take it. Now she's pumping it full of venom to start and aid with the digestion. I've got another one here for her to eat. Just watch her. Watch her do her thing. Now she is going to straighten out so she can get that down her throat. She's trying to work it down her throat right now. Okay, I can take it from here if you want to go back down. If you're done. Thanks, buddy. Mm-hmm. I really appreciate your help. Yeah, she's going to eat good now. She's doing just fine. Now, if this guy would eat, I don't know why he won't eat. Gosh, she's going crazy. She's about got it down. Let's put the screen back up here so she can't get to me. I don't want to bother her too much while she's got that in her mouth. I don't want her to drop it, but there we go. Yeah. Miss Squammy is eating. That's exciting. She's a good hearty eater, though. I never have trouble out of her eating. It's little blue dude that I can't get to eat, and apparently now Nene Muggins is not going to eat for me. Oh, don't take it down that way, little girl. Don't, no. You don't want to go. You want to go head first. But you do you. Whatever you want to do, honey. It looks to me like she has 2 sets of fangs on each side on the top. I'm not sure if she does. I don't know if that's like a West African bush viper thing versus a variable bush viper, which she is a variable bush viper. But you see, I don't know if you could just see that when she brings her fangs out there. Looks like she's got 2 sets on each side. Which, if that's the case, man, that's crazy. I hope everybody's doing well today. Yeah, she's got it now. Walking it down her throat. She's using the wall to help push it down. Nene Muggins still is not very interested in his food, but he is actually looking at it now. Yeah. Looks like she's got a piece of mulch going down with it. Sorry. Oh well. They eat mulch in the wild too. It happens. Sometimes the leaf litter gets stuck on their food. It is what it is. It's not going to hurt her. That happens all the time. I've got another one. Once she gets this one down, I'm going to give her another one so she can eat it. Where are you going? These bush vipers, they look just like a dragon to me. The way their scales are keeled. Oh, God. They're not very graceful animals to be slithering like they do. They're not very graceful. Looks like she's about to flip over backwards. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is that good? Let's see what little dude's doing here, little Muggins. He's still just sitting there looking at it. And doesn't seem to be very interested in it. I may have to force feed him if he doesn't eat this one. I don't want to force feed you, little dude. I've already got to do that to one of you. With the little blue dude. Check on Squammy. She's doing good. She's getting it down. I got another one for her as soon as she gets this guy down. She's done really well. I've not had a bit of trouble feeding her. I got her out of her enclosure, put her in the holding receptacle while I cleaned it, and she did fine. She actually didn't strike at me. She got in a defensive pose, but she didn't gape and strike like she was the other morning. Man, I pissed her off the other day. She was mad. She'll eventually learn to associate me with... Well, I don't want her to associate with me with food because I don't want her to bite. So when they do a defensive bite, usually it's not as bad as a bite for a feeding response. See, when they are doing a feeding response, they will absolutely dump the venom in you. If it's a defensive bite, most of the time, well, a lot of time, it'll be dry because they can control whether they envenomate you or not. Their venom is really precious. It takes a lot of calories. It takes a lot of energy for them to make and produce the venom. So they don't like to use it on defensive bites. It's only a last resort. But they do use it to subdue prey. And not only does it kill and subdue their prey, it acts as it has lots of enzymes and proteins in it that starts breaking down their food from the inside out. So it acts as digestive juices as well, which is part of why a lot of it causes necrosis. The cytotoxins, myotoxins, hemotoxins, those proteins, they're really, really good to break down tissue, which is what you want if you're going to subdue and eat an animal. She's got that down. I'm going to give her just a minute, and then I'm going to give her another one. All right, let's see if I can coax this guy into eating. This is the cottonmouth copperhead hybrid, Mr. Muggins. I'm just going to... I know, dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He does not like it when his lid comes off. But he should, because that's where food comes from. Come on, dude. Eat. Come on. Come on. Come on. Eat your dinner. Come on, dude. Okay, that's good. His tongue's flicking. He's smelling. He smells food. Where is it? Where is your food? Come on. He didn't eat last week, so I really want him to eat today. That would be 2 weeks in a row he hasn't eaten, and I want him, he's little, he's just a juvenile, so he needs to eat. I don't know how much more in your face I can put your food, dude. So if anybody's watching, say hey in the chat and let me know who you are, who's watching. I hope you're having a good day. Every day with these beautiful animals is a good day. I'm having a good day. I had my son up here helping me film. He got bored, so I let him go in the house. I'm not gonna keep him forever. Come on, little guy. Eat. So these guys are born sterile. They cannot reproduce because he is a hybrid. There we go. And you can see just how good his camouflage is. Just in this mulch, it would be hard to see him. Okay, let's try one more time to entice him to eat. What's up, Matt? Come on, little guy. Matt, I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for watching me feed my snakes. I know a lot of people think I'm crazy for owning these guys, for owning Venomous, and a couple of highly venomous snakes. Come on. Come on, dude. But these animals, they're just like any other animal. They're dangerous, sure, but they're nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of. These guys are amazing creatures. So you're going to come check out the camera, but you're not going to eat your food. You're a curious little guy. Okay. Well, I'm going to close up his enclosure and give Miss Squammy her other mouse. She's got that one down. So I'm going to close this up here so he don't come out on me, even though he's never struck at me. I don't want to give him the opportunity to. He hasn't. This guy has never struck at me yet. Her, on the other hand, she's very bitey. She's a fireball, man. Don't boop that. That's right, man. We don't want to boop that snoot. We stay away from the pointy end. Stay away from the pointy end. Okay. What did I do with my tongs? Ah, there's my tongs. Got the old frozen thawed fuzzy mouse here for Miss Squammy. She should eat it, no problem. Mr. Muggins is just curled up there. Alrighty, come on, Miss Squammy. Boom. Yeah, she wastes no time. No time whatsoever when it comes to food. She's like, give me dats. Give me dats right now. Little blue dude was pretty striky today, too. He was not happy when I pinned him down, but it is what it is. I got some food down his belly. He's got him a little plump pouch right now in his little belly. Let's see him. There he is. He got him a good meal. He got him a good meal. Man, she got that down fast. Holy cow. Like record time. So she is the most venomous animal I have. A bite from her would be pretty nasty. But that's why we use this and that and this. That's why you use tools. Also, you want to, if you do for any reason want to get into the hobby of snake keeping or venomous snake keeping or really any animal, you need to learn as much about the animals as you possibly can before you get one. See, I knew what I was getting into with these guys. I knew what could possibly happen to them, kind of illnesses they could get. I knew what kind of temperaments they may have. I knew what kind of diet, what kind of temperature, humidity, all that stuff when keeping them, what kind of husbandry you want to have for them. But also you got to know what you're getting into as far as the risk. And man, is there a lot of risk involved. And a lot of people are like, why in the hell do you keep these things, dude? And because they're so misunderstood. These animals, while they're dangerous, they're nothing to be afraid of. There's so many myths around snakes. It is not even funny. I'm actually going to do an in-depth video of all the myths that I've heard about snakes of all species. I'm probably going to focus more on the North American snakes, like our pit vipers that we have here. But really, it's for all snakes. There's so many myths about them. Baby snakes are not more dangerous than adult snakes. They can control from the minute they're born whether they envenomate you or not. I would much rather get bit by a little blue dude at his size now while he's a little worm than when he's a full-grown adult the size of Miss Squammy or larger, because his venom glands are smaller. He's going to inject a much smaller dosage of venom. Same with all the snakes. I would much rather get bitten by a juvenile than a full-grown. She has got that down. She wasted no time. No time. I'm going to let her drink some water here in a minute, which is pretty cool if you've ever seen a snake drink water from a water bottle. They will. You have to squirt them from a distance, but she will do it. So that is the rat's leg hanging out of her mouth still. She's almost got that one down. That one was much smaller than the first one. Mr. Muggins still is not eating. I'm afraid I'm going to have to force feed him. Oh, I don't want to force feed you, Mr. Muggins. Don't make me do that. It's going to be traumatic for all of us, everyone involved. Well, if I have to, I have to. She's about got it down. Some other myths that are involved in, or some other myths about snakes is none of them are aggressive. There's no snake that's aggressive. They're all defensive. You got to think, I hear all the time that snakes are aggressive. Snakes are aggressive. No, they're not aggressive. Okay, that looks like a piece of that's a piece of substrate stuck to her. I'm going to get that if she will let me. We'll see. See if she lets me. Boom. Got it. Cool. Nope, I didn't. Come here. Come here, you. Turned away from me. I can't see you. Looks like mud. Okay, maybe it's mud. Don't want to bother her too much because I don't want her to regurgitate her food. But anyway, there's a lot of myths surrounding snakes. They're not aggressive. They're wonderful creatures. And yes, she does try to bite me from time to time. I want to see your face. Turn around. What is that on your face? I think it's just a piece of substrate. Come on. There we go. I finally got it. There you go. Isn't that better? These snakes are not pets. These snakes are educational ambassadors and pets. Because look at that face. Who couldn't love that face? Okay, Mr. Nitty Muggins. Why are you not eating, dude? Okay. Well, I'm going to put her cage back together so she don't get out on me. And then I'm going to try and feed him. And if I can't get him to eat, I'm going to force feed him. And I don't like to do that, but I may very well have to. There we go. Okay, now she is locked up. Very much so in a defensive position, but it's okay. She'll keep her food down her. Now let's get Mr. Nitty Muggins to eat. Okay. Right. Mr. Muggins, why aren't you eating? What is wrong with you? Why don't you want to eat, Mr. Snake? You're not snaking correctly. You're supposed to be all ferocious and like grab this and stuff. Come on. Okay, well, I'll leave him alone. All right, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed that and maybe learned something. You got to see a couple of cool snakes eat anyway. But yeah, up until next time, peace out. Where are you, little blue dude? I'll put you on blue dude till I leave the live stream. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. That is a handsome, handsome man. Okay. Alrighty. Say bye, Mr. Blue Dude. Bye, everybody. Later, Matt.